I shall protect the
Is
lady
there
of the
time for a
clan.
quick snack? I'll whip one up in no time.
जाना कहाँ है इधर? Don't tell me कि हमें ऊपर जाना है because मेरा वॉइस इतना एको क्यों कर रहा है? ओके
I shall protect the lady of the clan.
Oh, yay! Okay, let's go!
पिक्सी हेलो हेलो कर रही है। ऑफिस में क्या हो रहा है? मतलब टाइम तो हो गया है ना? Are you waiting for someone? Where are you going? अरे मैं काजुआ का स्टोरी क्वेस्ट कर रही हूँ, मैं ऊपर जा रही हूँ, पहाड़ के ऊपर। पता है इतने टाइम से ना मुझे समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था कि मैं इसका वो जो भी इसका है मूवमेंट के लिए उससे मैं क्या ऑप्शन रहता है। होपफुली पिंग ज्यादा हाई ना हो। सही में एनिमे कैरेक्टर मांग रहे हैं जबकि मेरे पास सिर्फ यही है। Why? Quick setup. Okay. ये चाहिए मुझे, स्विच करना है मुझे। ऐसे क्यों बोल रहे हैं कि टारगेट? ओके क्या बोल रही हो? वेट कर रही हूँ, 4:30 बजे मेरा खत्म हो गया था। क्या लैग? अरे हाँ लैग कर रहा है। स्टिल नॉट श्योर कि ये कैसे फिक्स होता है। स्ट्रीम नहीं कर रही होती हूँ तो इतना लैग नहीं करता है, पर करने लगती हूँ तो बीच बीच में लैग करता है।
Is it time for a magic show?
तब भी लेट्स गो आई गेस। एक मिनट। नाव्या का हेल्थ कम है। अभी भी लैग कर रहा है। Let me see. मेरा आवाज ठीक से आ रहा है? मुझे ऐसा लग रहा है कि थोड़ा एको कर रहा है सही। Do we have anything to offer? ओहो एक ही अभी तो मैंने कलेक्ट ही नहीं करा है ये कब से। ओह नो, गेस व्हाट, इतना मेहनत से पहाड़ चढ़े थे फिर से चढ़ना पड़ेगा। फिर से पहाड़ चढ़ना पड़ेगा मुझे। सी अगर हम दूसरे रास्ते से पहुंच सकते हैं तो। इस डायरेक्शन में जाना है ना। Where was the base? I don't see it. प्लान था मेरा। चलिए मरु, हेलो हेलो हेलो। बिना हीलिंग के जा रही हूँ। Should I bring याया साथ में? एक बार चल के देखते हैं। There's always a next time है। वैसे ही कभी मैंने एक बारी में क्लियर करा है।
Leave everything on this journey to me.
Okay.
My lucky day.
लैग कर रहा है क्या अभी भी?
Wind strider.
My lucky day.
Clouds high. The birds call.
Ooh.
How are you feeling? You okay?
I'm all right. The blade is performing largely as I expected. Having gone so long without proper use and maintenance, it's become very difficult to use. Though he's making every effort to persevere, I do not think he can last much longer.
Something else on your mind?
How strange. Rather than trying to control me, he is instead trying to match my fighting. Let's keep going.
Okay, chest है।
Time to go. Wind strider.
The fairy. Let's get down to business.
As one with wind and cloud.
मजा आ रहा है।
Whoa!
एनिमल कैरेक्टर्स
Something's
मस्त
up with the
हैं,
blade!
पर मेरे पास कोई अच्छा कैरेक्टर नहीं है।
I can sense that his strength is slowly fading away. The blade is becoming more and more difficult for me to wield. He cannot hold out much longer. If he keeps persisting, he will likely break apart at any moment.
But what would that do to Amanome Yuya?
I will be careful with it. He also says he does not have any plans to give up easily.
मुझे लगा आपके पास स्टोरी
He's
क्वेस्ट कर रहे हैं
still
भाई।
trying to achieve. Time to go.
पर ये तो स्टोरी क्वेस्ट है। यस। ओह, किस जमाने का इंसान है एनिमी। इसका स्वर्ड क्या मस्त है। कोई और एक एलिमेंट होता तो मजा आ जाता। ओह यप। क्या?
Clouds high. The birds call.
Are you okay? It looked like you were really struggling the entire fight!
Yes. And it looks like he's reached his limit.
The
Sword
sheen's grown a
spirit.
bit dimmer again. It doesn't look anywhere
Perhaps this time we'll finally have a chance to see his true
true form. What are you talking about? Is this the same blade as before? It looks like a piece of junk.
If you choose to continue in the state you're in, you wouldn't even be able to beat Samurai and Kairagi, much less the almighty Shogun. Maybe you did truly wield power to rival the Shogun's light when first forged. But the long journey from Snezhnaya back to Inazuma has left you battered and broken. It barely needs stating anymore. Your ambition is a flight of fancy.
Will he listen to you? Though the truth is right that. Oh, yeah.
I finally figured out why it was that you agreed to my bet. You wanted to reach a state of harmony with me. For perhaps then you would but regrettably we are nothing alike. I will never understand. The only one who truly understood you had already passed away by the time you were born.
Huh? What's that supposed to...
There they are! Take them down!
No.
Where do they keep coming from? Yup, we can help.
Don't worry. I'll use my own blade. It's just more of the same.
It's been a lucky day.
This will end you!
Maybe a big quest ही कर
Way
रहा
better
हूँ.
with your own sword.
Nice. कौन सा कर रहे हो तुम? वो world quest?
You are a true Kaedehara in flesh and in spirit. Though we fought briefly together, no one knew anything of my story throughout my travels, nor did I tell it to anyone. You are the first person to know the truth. I thought that if I could achieve Ishin harmony with you, perhaps there would still...
But in this too you have failed.
Indeed. No matter how hard I tried, I could not attain that perfect harmony that your personal blade does with you. Too much time has passed. My physical state is poor, and without proper maintenance, I can only disguise my true appearance behind an... Yours is the blade that took on the Muso no Hitotachi. And what a
Actually, this is just a generic blade that I picked up during my travels in Liu. Forging and maintenance are both important for a blade, but they are not everything. This blade has traveled the land with me for many years, and we have formed a close bond during that time. Plus, in the moment that I most needed it, I received aid from another power: skill, blade, determination, and desire. All these must be aligned in the practice of Ishin art. There is something else I must tell you. Though your maker may not have been aware, your ability to possess your own consciousness derived from the power of the Tatarigami. Tatarigami is a malevolence from the ancient past. It is the source of your mania, and though you tried to cooperate with me while I was wielding you, the part of you driven by Tatarigami was constantly trying to seize control of my body.
I sensed it, but I couldn't change it.
I resisted its temptations because I wanted to save Amenoma Yuya. But I do not know. I feel a great sense of regret for you. Since you embarked, the moment you embarked on this journey, you lost the only person who could have ever unleashed your true potential. You have known this for a long time. It is...
He gave me everything.
Child.
My life, my form, my consciousness. How could I possibly deny? I said to him, do not worry, from him.
Aww.
I believe our bet is now settled. I have...
Where are you going, Kazuha?
हाँ world quest है Inazuma का. Okay.
He now has neither the ability nor the motivation to cause further harm.
Let's go. Let's go.
When I touched the hilt for the first time, it's as if I would... A bladesmith lay quietly on the bed, his frail face barely visible under the moonlight. A newly forged blade lay by his side, listening.
Wow.
Indeed. While in exile in Snezhnaya, the bladesmith eventually learned the truth behind everything that had happened. The Ishin art had been dealt a devastating blow by the desertion of its best smith. He spent the rest of his life in the forge. Not to vent his frustration and hatred, he felt intense regret at being tricked by the Fatui, but he could never again
मतलब
return to his
फतुई
homeland.
शुरू से ही ये लोग ये
His
सब
sole
काम कर रहे
wish
हैं.
was to one day return his single, proudest creation back to... So he instructed this sentient blade to find a way back to Inazuma, no matter how long or how... All he wanted to show was that they once shone brilliantly as blade and smith, that they were still worthy of being trusted.
So that's the truth. But after that, the blacksmith's intentions were worked by the Tatarigami, slowly turning his proud creation into the cursed blade of today.
Right. I believe the bladesmith might never have known that the power he worked with was that of the Tatarigami. The hatred within that power. This blade has committed unforgivable atrocities, but only because it lost its original master. Yes, time would not wait or stop because of his determination. While the world moved on, his ambition... He seems
अरे
to have
बड़ा
calmed
sad
down,
story है,
though.
ठीक है. आगे
Let's go.
क्या अब? बहुत interesting था, sword spirit वाला छोटा सा story.
When I look back at the past,
जैसे
I once
novel का
told him
plot
that I would
चल
pay
रहा है
any
लग रहा
price to fulfill his
है.
wishes.
Chinese
Such was
novel
the
का,
debt I owed to
yeah,
him
the
for giving
Japanese.
me the gift of consciousness. But darkness and slaughter numb the mind. Over time, not only did I fail to fulfill his ambition,
You are finally seeing...
since we agreed to the terms of the bet, but I still cannot bring myself to forsake his ambition. So, may I ask...
Hey! Now you're adding yours into the mix too?
It has to be done in this order. At least hear what I have to say. My physical form, as well as the knowledge I possess, should still be of some value.
His attitude hurt. What do you think, Kazuha?
Let's hear it.
Thank you all. When I was first forged, my maker was already turned. Alas, after that, nor have I ever had the chance to prove myself in battle since. My fights were devoid of any noble meaning. They were merely the next step in my never-ending journey. You are a fine warrior. I would like to request your hand in battle and experience a true duel.
Oh? And who would...
I will release Amenoma Yuya and restore his consciousness. Perhaps after that, he must have plenty of reasons to both hate me and desire.
Understood. Then let's start by waking him up and seeing...
I see. He used my body. I utterly despise him and his actions. But since if a duel can help to set this state of affairs in order, I do not wish to be a mere victim in this story.
There's no need to worry. We'll vouch for your innocence to...
Thanks for your help. Who knows how this would have ended without your
All right, then let's move on. More Ronin could appear at any moment. In any case, for a final duel, I think we should...
Yep. Oh, हमसे भी बड़ा box है. मैंने आज देखा मेरे पास एक ही हाइड्रो कैरेक्टर है. और कौन है वो? एक ही कैसे हो सकता है? सही में? Where are we? बारबरा सच कहूँ तो मुझे बारबरा पसंद है. I don't hate her.
Don't fear. Yo-Yo's here.
तो foxes कितने cute हैं.
This reminds
मुझे
Paimon
खुद
a
नहीं
bit of
पता
the
पर एक
class.
ही है.
Yep, we still can't let our guard down. Even still. Are you ready?
Ready? Okay. Successor of Ish.
Successor of Amenoma art. Amenome Yuya.
ओह ये intro वाला part कितना मस्त था ना.
Honored to cross blades with you.
It is my honor also.
This is cool. Okay.
Wind Strider. Fine.
Oh no, he hit us. Oh, what's that? इसका टेक्निक क्या मस्त है इसका भी.
Wind Strider.
अरे यार वेस्ट हो गया मेरा स्वर. Where are you?
Thank you for the experience. Although he appears battered and broken, in your hands it seems he's regained a glimmer of brilliance. His sense of savage cruelty has completely faded away.
You also fought well. I'm sure he relished the... There are a few things that I shall leave him to tell you himself.
I must apologize to you for all that has...
You need not seek my forgiveness, nor do I have the right to
ये
forgive
ऐसे
you on
कैसे
your
बात
victim's
करते हैं? You
behalf.
need not seek my forgiveness. ऐसा सेंटेंस हम क्यों नहीं फॉर्मुलेट कर सकते? My
It
English
is
is
too
bad.
late for all of that.
I do not wish for forgiveness. I only hope that you will see my
अच्छा
transgressions as
लगता है ऐसा
mine
सुन के.
alone, and not let them stain the legacy of Ish. I strayed far from the straight and narrow path, but the Ishin art still has a worthy successor in Kaede Har. I beseech you, please.
Yes, I too trust Miss...
Thank you. Success.
This
क्या?
blade has also told me that he has another wish. He would... Maybe we can go back there together.
नाविया आ रही है. यार तुम तो
What
फॉल
does he
करने
want
वाले
to
हो
go
ना.
there for?
I'm not sure, but I...
Where are we supposed to go? How far? मेरे तरफ बिजली चली गई है. होपफुली जल्दी आए. I don't think आपको मतलब लंबे टाइम तक खेल पाऊंगी बिना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी.
Oh, it's Yuya. You have
मेरे पास
returned.
40 की पिटी और 40 पुल है. चांसेस हैं.
I am sorry to have troubled you. It's all thanks to...
A prized Ishin blade. Turned weapon. Considering their forging philosophy, this was indeed within the realm of possibility. But I have some good news as well. Ryuji, from the Bonton Sango Detective Agency, tells me...
Really?
Yes, badly wounded, and now that Yuya is back, it seems...
I think I know what you want to...
What's wrong, Kazuha? Is the blade whisper?
Yes. He said he wants to take control of me for a brief moment.
What? No way!
He tells me that he's thought of another way to fulfill his maker's wish. I have decided... Thank you. I will... Okay. I am ready. Let us begin. Please, stay true to your promise.
ओहो, आई कांटेक्ट क्या मस्त था ये.
My power is almost spent. Without him, my eventual demise is inevitable. But if I abandon the future to give everything I have in this moment, my physical form can be forged anew.
Everything? You mean...
Yes. The cost is my entire consciousness.
Oh.
You were right. There's nothing that I can accomplish now. But there's still a chance for Ishin art. Once remade, I will be a valuable resource for your studies. Ishin lives on, and its finest hour is yet to come. Even if I am not the one to prove its might to the Shogun, as long as it is an Ishin blade, crafted by Kaedehara hands, it will still fulfill his final wish. Thank you, son of the Kaedehara clan. Over the years, my real name has been forgotten by all. I'm ashamed to utter it, yet it remains strong in my mind. Kagotsurube Ishin. This name is now yours to keep.
Rest in peace.
So, that's why he said it had to be done in that order. His consciousness will disappear forever after...
Kagotsurube Ishin. It seems like deep down he disapproved of his own actions. Only in the final moments, before his consciousness faded,
Seems like he really wanted...
the same fervent ambition that gave him the motivation to keep going forward also fueled the stubborn determination that blinded, speaking for myself.
I
I'd
love
rather see
this
him
story.
recognize and atone for his mistakes. I understand. Perhaps this is a flaw in my personality. Hearing his wish to rival the divine light touched something inside of me. Your quest to face the gods and trace your sibling inspires me after everything I've seen. Perhaps these...
Oh, God.
I will continue to support you from this point on. Know that you...
Wait! Shouldn't we also go up...
Oh, you're right. And it's also time to give him a...
Let's go. How far do we have to go?
Ah, you've returned. I hear that the issue has been resolved. The Tenryou Commission has already attended to the danger at the warehouse. The investigation into Amanoma Yuya should conclude soon. I do not believe he will be charged with any crime.
Wow, you sure kept your ear to the ground.
Then we needn't recount all the details again. Now, as to your earlier offer, I wish to give you my answer. Please, take a look at this blade.
What's this?
Kagotsurube Ishin. A weapon crafted using a long-lost blade forging art of the Kaedehara clan. By means of a series of fortuitous events, I was able to recover and restore him. I also promised him that I will continue to study And so, it looks like I will likely continue with my journey across the nations.
I see.
The Kaidahara clan has always been a family of bladesmiths, so it is only proper for me to continue on this path. Were I to accept your goodwill, I may find myself embroiled in conflicts between the shogunate and Sangonomiya. That would not suit me.
You misunderstand. That was most certainly not our intent.
I am aware, but I still desire to continue walking my own path.
Very well. I can understand.
Spirited बंदा है.
Then let's pretend this offer was never raised. However, if you should ever change your mind or find yourself in need of the shogunate's assistance, please do not hesitate to
Great. Thank you for your generosity.
Where will you travel to next, Kazuha?
I'll probably take as for my next destination, let's see where the wind takes me.
Oh no.
You must have a whole bunch of questions after our last conversation.
Oh, हमें वो sword मिला. Where is the... अब क्या कंप्लीट करना है? पहले मुझे ये करना था. ओके, हम ये करेंगे, पर मुझे पहले वो ब्लेड देखना है. उसकी कैसे अच्छी बैक स्टोरी है. मिलता है क्या sword? हाँ मिला. Let me show you. ये तो होता रहेगा. अरे यार ये चलने लगा.
Please. I'm not. Well, if it's facts and logic you're after,
ये स्टोरी स्टार्ट हो गया है तो बीच में नहीं मैं भी नहीं देख पा रही हूँ.
I
मिनट
want
ये
to write
डायलॉग
my
पार हो
essay on
जाता है.
something
देखते हैं.
interesting, and I'm interested in getting to the bottom of all this.
Yes, you came to me. So all the more reason to take my advice.
Did one of them just mention Tatarasuna? But is it just Paimon, or is it kinda unusual for someone in Sumeru to want to write a... Great! Let's go find out what this Tatarasuna mystery...
Okay. sword कहाँ है? sword कहाँ है? ये रहा. ये रहा. काजुआ तो है नहीं, किसे दूं? बाकी लेवल अप कर देती हूँ अभी. ओह मटेरियल चाहिए. मस्त है ना? Do you see this? Okay. वो स्टार है. But बेनी को दे दो. Okay. क्लीन करूँगी. What is this? अच्छा वही है. Let's go. Let's go. कहाँ जाना? कैरन से नीचे जाना है.
Alright, I guess I'll go with my textual criticism and your editorial direction for the first draft. I have a feeling that the missing Kabuki Mono will end up being the main focus of this. Ugh, if only we knew where to find that traveler. From what they say about him, this seems like the kind of thing he'd know about.
Looking for me?
Oh, you're the traveler.
Sawada.
Hey, what's with that face? Don't believe it?
No. Of course I believe you. Actually, I first heard about your... This is my first time coming face to face with you and your mysterious silver-haired companion. I couldn't believe my luck, and out of force of
Sawada, for the love of... Sorry, we don't... Traveler, I hear you've helped many people...
About that place either. In fact, we only came over...
I see. My teacher chose this area of research as a personal challenge. He said it's difficult to get
Oh,
into because even Inazumans don't know much about Tatarasuna's past. But who'd have thought that...
If you don't mind, I'd love to show you all my outline for the book I'm writing about Tatarasuna.
Hold on, Sawada.
build up
Don't you
कर
think that's a
रही है
bit of a
story.
deep
Let's
dive
see.
for a first read?
क्या है ये?
Well, fair point. In that case, please ease yourselves in gently by taking a look at Akaba's latest essay draft.
Let me give you
अब
some
तो
background.
काजुहा का
This
story
all
plus करना
started with
पड़ेगा.
the discovery of some records in
Complete कर लिया
Tatarasuna.
तो.
The writings, but in the end, he threw
मुझे
it
लगता
into
है
a
उतना ही
fire
था
to
उसका
destroy
story
it,
quest.
and killed his servant Katsuragi. Why? Well, apart from the
उससे
swordmaker, his
related अब
servant, and the one who wrote this all
आगे ये
down,
कर रहे हैं
the
क्योंकि यहाँ पर
records also
तारारुसुमा
mention
का
a
रेफरेंस
kabuki
था.
mono. This seems to be an Inazuman word for an eccentric stranger. Someone who dresses funny or acts in an
नहीं
unusual
मुझे
way.
अच्छा हाँ
That's
फिर
right.
तो मैं भी वो
Akaba's
मिलेगा
teacher has
ब्लेड.
spent quite some time researching these events on the ground.
So first this strange person goes missing. Then a murder happened?
Yes, my thoughts exactly. So I helped out too. I asked everyone I could think of if they knew anything about what happened back then. And
अरे यार
wow,
बिजली तो
did
आ
I
ही
get
नहीं रही
lucky!
है.
Stop shouting!
This part's important. I just wanted to make it stand out.
सब
It just so
पागल है.
happens that a friend
एक्साइटेड
of
हो जा
mine
रहा है
works
अपने
at the
वो के.
government records office. He looked into it for me, and I can now confirm that all the aforementioned individuals did, in fact, live in Inazuma over 400 years ago. Even back
Okay.
then, Tatarasuna was already at the center of Inazuma's smelting industry. The man in charge was a government official named Niwa. Curiously enough, it seems like he went missing.
Wait, so there are two missing people in this?
That's right! What's more, Niwa is a name with a lot of history to it. Have you ever heard of the great swordsmith clans of Inazuma?
Oh, the swordsmiths? Yeah, like
Wow, yes, you really know your stuff. That makes things easier. So basically, this Niwa was a distant relative of the Kaidahara clan. Something then seems to have happened in the Kaidahara clan, leading to their downfall. I don't know the details, but taken in light of everything else going on around that time, it makes you wonder whether it's all connected.
The Kaidahara clan?
Sawada, you left out the biggest detail of all.
There's more
Oh,
exactly.
yes, of course. How could I forget? Brace your minds, ladies and gents, for they...
Get to the point.
According to information acquired by Akaba's teacher, the Kabuki Mono was not a human,
क्या?
but a...
A puppet?
The Shogun puppet that Electro Archon may should be ruling in Uzuma. With the rest they speak, it couldn't be had. I guess
Aha!
I have a few
Judging by the
minutes
looks on
before
your
my
faces,
laptop
you do know
shuts
something
down.
after all.
I'll come back when the electricity is back.
No, Lyman just meant,
I agree, it does. But considering that non-human races in Inazuma are by no means uncommon, spooky events are to be expected. And that's
Non-human
exactly what my
races?
book is about. Please, take a look.
Okay, अब तो ये मुझे पढ़ना पड़ेगा. The Isle of Darkening Clouds. Okay. Man arrived in Tatarsuna around 3 in the afternoon. Okay, bye. Yep, I'll see you soon. इसकी फोटो ले लेती हूँ because I don't want to miss out on the story. जो ये चल रहा है. काफी लंबा है ये तो. Before you. कितना लंबा है इसका बुक